So here we are with Ray and Vi heading south to Yarnell from Wilholt. Beautiful scenery up here and much cooler than it was where we came from. And here we are on a well-graded dirt road. This is not the usual Jeep trail that I'm forced to traverse down there by Tucson. Okay, here we are at the mine site itself. We're, what, about a dozen miles east of Yarnell in the hills here, somewhere around that. Okay. There's a lava flow on the top of that ridge there. Another vein deposit right there. This brush covers up all the small stuff. You won't be able to see anything that's not pretty substantial. Here they trenched out the vein. Some places they trenched pretty deep. See, that's about 15 feet deep there at least. Interesting rock, looks metamorphic. But I'm guessing this is pretty stink, because right over here, this is clearly metamorphic. We got phyllite and schist looking materials. And this is the continuation of that vein. You can see it right there, the quartz vein, heavily iron stained. Reported to run around an ounce to the ton. You can see all the mineralogic staining right next to it, but then you have all this relatively unstained metamorphics here that they've thrown away. Now this looks to be a piece of some of the quartz in a vein or a veinlet. You can see at least 2 episodes of mineralization there. And it's reported this is what, in this general area around Yarnell, it's good stuff. Whenever you see this nice red hematite, that should grab your attention. Now it's been reported to me that this plant here is called mountain laurel. And in this area, you'll find them, like in this case, in these test holes. There you have, that's scrub oak right there, correct? Okay. And there's manzanita there. And you look around, all you see is scrub oak and manzanita until you get here. So in this particular area, this is actually a pretty good indicator plant that you have something going on here, whether it's due to just the fact that these collect water, or whether it's because of the mineralization. It's hard to tell. But there's some more right here. It's right where this test pit is. Sometimes the plants can be very useful to tell you where the soil changes. I've seen spots where, I mean, you can just see the change in the soil from the plants that are growing on it. Now, it's not necessarily going to mean that it changes to something you can make money on, but pay attention to the plants too. Okay, so here we have a test hole in bedrock. Now here we have schist. This laminar structure here, this is not from sedimentary action. This is from the heat and pressure that metamorphosed this. And as you can see, it's all over the place here. My guess is they were looking for any little quartz veinlets or stringers that might be in here. That's some harder rock. And try and get a fresh face. Yeah. See? That looks like quartz. But it's just these little teeny stringer veins. There's nothing big going on, but you have this heavily iron stained zone So my guess is they were following the zone, hoping to find some place where it opened up into an actual vein. So here we have a fairly large hole in the ground. It's hard to tell what's going on here without going down and getting samples, and I don't have any ropes with me, so I will forego that pleasure. You have the veinlets or whatever in the wall rock there. Those can also be from cementing of material. Have to go down there and actually sample that, but they moved a lot of dirt here. It could be an air pipe there. That could be either mill or hoist foundations. I don't see any actual tailings here. Here you got a lot of fragments, clearly dug from somewhere. And then here looks to be what they thought was ore. So I'll take a sample of this. You can take it back and crush it and pan it. So that's the basic procedure. Go to the new area, see what the old timers were digging, because they've been there a long time more than you, put a lot more work into it. And then sample it, crush it, pan it out. Good stuff, send off for assay. Happy prospecting, and keep it safe out there.